Okay class, as you can see from the picture, this is a Lego block that we're going to make today in Inventor. So we'll get the program opened and get started and we'll take it from there. Now class, this is where you'll find Inventor. So it's in Share for Pupils, Craft Design Technology, Autodesk Inventor 2019. Click on that. Now it's important that you start Inventor correctly. You start with New, Metric, Standard Millimeter IPT and then Create. And you'll see it coming up here just a few seconds. So top left, New, select Metric, select Standard Millimeter IPT and then click on Create. The program will load and then you'll see this next screen. Top left hand corner again, when it says Start 2D Sketch, click on that. And this will give you work planes. These 3 work planes are like sheets of paper that we're going to draw on. You're going to select the horizontal one. So double click on that. And that will come round onto a 2D sketch mode. And that will allow you to draw your 2D sketch. Now, so we're going to select from the top here the rectangle tool. And then on the middle, we're going to go click and drag and make a rectangle roughly. Okay, now don't worry about sizes, we're going to change them. When we go up to the tab at the top here that says Dimension. And you'll see it goes blue when we click on it. And then we select the line that we want to change. We want to change this line to 32 millimeters. So double click on those numbers, change that to 32. We're going to do the same with one of the other lines. So we'll select this one here, click on that, 16. Now I've managed to get it just about 16. Pure luck. You change it to 16 and click the green tick for OK. Now that's your sketch finished. So we need to change that to 2D mode, 3D mode. Now I'm going to move this wee box out the road. This is just my recording box. You don't have this. So if we go click on the finished sketch, and what will happen is it's now going to give us a chance to make this model 3 dimensions. So for that to happen, we have to select the extrude. Now the computer knows that you want to extrude that face there. We're going to extrude that 9.5 millimeters. So if you click on that, what will happen is you'll get a 3D representation. But we're going to change the size to 9.5. Click OK. And your block is now made to 9.5 by 32 by 16. Now we need to draw a new picture on the top of this box. So we start again on 2D sketch. Click on that and you can see the different faces. We want the top face. So if we click on the top face, it will swing round to 2D mode again. So we've got our sketch. Now, scroll your part in and out till you get it where you want it. And then again, we're going to use the circle tool this time. So we're going to click on that, come over here and draw a circle. So again, click, hold and drag, and that will create a small circle. Again, don't worry about the sizes, we'll dimension that. So again, back up to the top and select Dimension. And we click on the Dimension tool, again it goes blue, and we're going to make it 4.8. So we click on the circle, and then we change that number to 4.8 millimeters. Okay, so in that edit dimension box, type in 4.8 and hit the green tick. Once you've done that, you'll see you've got a circle. Now it's out of line, but we're going to straighten that up. So from the middle point, click to the outside edge and click, and we're going to make that 4 millimeters. And that lines that circle up with the edge. Now we're going to do the same from the top. So click on the center point, click on the top edge. Computer knows we want to change that size. We change that again to 4 millimeters. Once we've done that, that'll line up our first box. Circle. So this next tool at the top is called the rectangular pattern tool. This has allowed us to make one circle into 8. This is what we're going to do here. So the pattern box comes up. We click on the geometry, which is the circle. It goes blue. We click on direction 1. Now, we're going to select, you see the 2 yellow lines? We're going to select them and there's going to be our different directions. So if we click on that and then we click on the top yellow line, the green arrow appears. Now it's pointing the wrong way. We can simply flip that over by coming up here to the black and the red wee arrows and click on that, and that changes the direction. Now we've now got 2 circles going to the right. We need 4. So we change that number to 4, and then the bottom one we change to 8. Then we come over and change the direction for direction 2. Don't click OK at this point. Do not click OK. So direction 2, click on the yellow line, sorry. It'll give us an arrow pointing down the way. You can just about see them. We're going to change these 2 dimensions here to leave one at 2, another one at 8. Then we click OK. When we click OK, you'll get to see all your circles in line. Okay, so that's a quick way of copying all these sizes. Now we're finished with that, so we click on Finish Sketch and we go back into 2-dimensional mode. Now we're going to extrude these 8 circles. We're going to make them stick up. So we click on the Extrude button, and then we select all the bits we want to extrude. So we click on them, 1 to 8. Now don't worry that they're sticking away up too far, because we're going to edit that size. So once you've highlighted them all and they're all sticking up, we're going to change the distance. Now the distance here shows 9.5, we're going to change it to 1.8. Okay, so just change that to 1.8 and click OK. That then gives us the wee points, just the same as you would get on the top of a Lego block. Now, it's all square. We're going to round the corners this time. So we go to the top here and it says Fillet Tool. We click on that, and it's showing fillets at 2mm. We're going to edit that size. First of all, just drag that box out the way. We're going to change that to 1. And then we're going to select all the top corners. Make sure it's the top edges. So click on that top line, not the bottom line. So again, top line. Don't click on the bottom. Make sure it's the top. Click. Click. Keep doing that until you've got all the tops and you can see them starting to turn over. You get what's called a ghost example. Click on that, and do that for the whole 8. Once you've done all the 8, you're going to click Apply or OK. Okay, so that's that. And now you can see it looking a bit more like a Lego block. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to spin it round upside down, and we're going to do what's called shell. We're basically going to remove all the insides. So we turn the Lego block upside down, we select the shell tool and click on the underside. We click on that, it's at 1mm, we're just going to leave it at that. Just click OK. Now you can see you've created a wee Lego block, and if you spin it about, you get to see the shape and how it's looking. Okay, now it's grey. We're going to change it to any colour you want by selecting on the top bar. There's a box called Default, and you'll see the arrow going up to that just now. So if you click on Default, you can click on that and you can change that to whatever you want. So you can have a wee mess about for a couple of minutes, change it to suit. I'm going to make it gold, and that's it, done. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Easy peasy.